college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Had strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an in here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On the ground, it's Martin. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, Yes, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this round? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Turner. Quick throw over the middle. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep.
Touchdown, Canes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's caught. It's Martin.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, great job up front here in getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen at State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs through the defender.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
No shot to bring him down. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Turner. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Gets loose. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That game makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looks left and finds his target there. The tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Hayes. Hooks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. As the 1st down is still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. And the Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Throws it to the right. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw. If we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Back to pass. It's Turner. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Brown. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Try and muscle for the first down. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, he coughed it up after getting enough on that third down. Had a chance to move the chains. This is why coaches emphasize not trying to do too much yourself.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And Indy Lions getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And it's good right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Martin. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Nittany Lions are on the move here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Turner. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. They try to sneak it for the first. The Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Deep throw, looking back to the right side. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Second down play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Fighting them off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Now it's second down here. With the catch, it's Martin. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the sticks. It's Martin. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I think we'll starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Turner. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Looks right for a quick completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. The Canes pick up enough for a first down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Miami. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Over the middle, it's Gonzalez. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Martin. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Looking to pass. It's Turner. Breaks free.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And there's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. On a pass rush, gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. He's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Their last chance here. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and Turner for on downs. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away to secure the victory. Working clock with the ground game. Got the first down and still motoring. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. The defense able to stop it at the 2.
You just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Gonna run it. It's Brown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air. It's Turner. Looking deep for late game heroics. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup. And
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Hand off to the back. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.